I am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over air. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over air. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment. Let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
All the way, all the turn it up, all the way, G-Rock say, Cup. We go all the way. Boom! A Cup, August 12 and 13. Be there and Excelsior School Ground. Be there and kick it to them like a ball. After all, it's Ali, the baller. Whoa!
All right, greetings. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Good afternoon. This is Man's Man, your host. Everybody doing well on this Sunday? Hope you are. Yeah, man, it's a good day. It's a little bit warm today, but we're enjoying the Jamaican weather. On this day, before the Jamaica Reggae Girls tackle the Haitians in what we call a must-win game. No doubt we're going to discuss that. Won't be a long show, but it will be a strong show. As usual, welcome to the platform. If this is your first time, it is our pleasure having you. And as usual, we ask you to do one of three things, right? Subscribe to the platform if you have not yet, all right? Share the content and also hit the like button. Yeah. That way we know you're helping us grow the platform and increase our influence. Yeah. Welcome to those who are already here. I see Fresh God, Mr. Dre. I see Peso up and running, up and gunning. And I see the man, Mr. Chris Roman, saying, "Hail as usual." You don't know, we have another day on top of the earth. You understand me? So we give thanks for that. Yeah, man. Talking about real life. Yeah, you understand me? Another day alive. Big up, Stick Man in the building. Sir Garrel. Them on the big so till if them say lights out, that mean your light gone. Them say lights on, and your light comes back on. Yeah, man. Who that? Jason Gouda? All right. Bless up. Company phone. Hey, what a name that. Yo, already from me hear the name there, the name they will cause problem in the chat. Company phone. The moment I hear that name is going to cause some challenges in the chat. I know that. Company phone. No, sir. No, sir. Something you need to get a proper name. Company phone. Problem in the chat on that phone. So bless up. Big up the sponsors of this video. The sponsors of this video is Prestige Finance, where they are lending a helping hand when you need it the most. People, you can call Prestige Finance at 876-884-7390. Yes, they are located in Linstead, St. Catherine, Jamaica, and they're offering loans of up to 100,000 Jamaican dollars. Yeah. And guess what, people? Their interest rate is just 0 to 4%. Not only that, people, no processing fee and same day processing. Just let them know you heard about them from I Am Sure Sports. Also, big up to Launch Legacy, where they handle risk and seek legacy for all your personal insurance need in Canada and the USA. Visit Launch Legacy at launchlegacy.com or call or text them at 647-989-0782. That's Launch Legacy for you. All right, let's see who else has made a comment. Duke Stinnett, no soup today. No soup today for Duke Stinnett because he's not going to watch any game at Sabina Park to buy any $300 soap. Big up yourself, Duckland in the building. Ryan LMC up in the building. You understand me? Some local juvenile I call them on Ryan KFC. None of that. We done with that. This is the original vlogger who not afraid to take on anyone. You understand me? He stands alone. Bless up Dre any weather. He says he only has one view, and that is Harbor View. Big up yourself, Dre any weather. All right, people. All right, so Rudolph Stennett, what a go on, Coach Najee in the building too. Owen there, people. The people them there, people. All right. Mark Shiloh. Respect, boss. Love the work you're putting in. Bless up, you man. Appreciate that. Lot of work. We gotta do the work now because the time is coming when we won't have such time to do some of this work. So we have to do it right now and sing. All right. So you would have heard by now that a young reggae girl lost her life, unfortunately, to gun violence in Jamaica. People, we have to go on better, We have to go on better, Jamaica, we have to go on better. We have to go on better. We have to take care of the youths then. We have to take care of the next generation. You understand me? We must go on better. All right. So Jadine Carr, is her name. Her life was taken out by the bullet of a gunman on Friday while she traveled to football training. Right, she was a member of the Jamaica U15 team that traveled to China to participate in the Chinese Football Development Exchange Program in 2018. Right, she was called to the under-17 national training squad, played under-15 football for St. Thomas. So she's from out the east, and represented the Yallahs High School team. So condolences to the entire Yallah's family and Jadine's family, right? So very, 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 very sad day. We have to go on better, Jamaica. We have to take care of the young ones. You understand me? We have to do that. Owen Brownman Security, 33, good son. Bless up yourself. And Jason, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up. We need those 3 points at all costs. Ah, boy. All right. We're gonna get into that because we're gonna talk about some Reggae Girls football. But just a word, listen, people, we have to do better. We have to do better. We have to treat and take care of the younger generation. You know, we have to do better. We can't continue. We cannot continue like this as a nation, as a people. We cannot. There must be a better way where we can show more love and concern for one another. You understand me? There must be some way, and we need to find those ways so we can live in a safer society, create a safer society for future generation. We cannot continue like this, or we're going to be at a state where nobody don't want to stay here. We already have many who don't want to, and I think we're getting worse and probably working like we want everybody to leave here. We have to do better. All right, so let's be better and let's do better. All right, let's be better and let's do better. All right, so big up to M10. Yeah, my man from outer east. So all the yellow some of the people them from the east. Listen, and we hope the police can do some good work and find those who are guilty of this and bring them to justice. That's what we see. Understand me? So police officers doing the work. Get these men behind bars or woman, whomever it be. You understand me? Because you have gunman now, you have gunwoman. All right, so people, Jamaica at 10, less than 24 hours. Tomorrow in Monterey, Jamaica play against Haiti. The state of affairs is this. Not looking well for Jamaica. We are in Group A, 4 teams. USA, Haiti, Jamaica, and Mexico. USA, 2 wins from 2 games. They have a +3 goal difference. Haiti are in 2nd place. They have they have 3 points. Defeated Mexico, so they have +2 goals. Jamaica has -4 goals, and they are in 3rd place, and Mexico sits bottom of the table. What it means is for Jamaica to automatically qualify for the 2023 World Cup in New Zealand, they must defeat the Haitians. A draw don't qualify us for the World Cup. It gives us a difficult playoff opportunity. We must beat Haiti. We have to. Will it happen? I don't know. Like for me, and maybe I've lost some hope. I think from where I stand, it's 8. Sorry, the USA has 8 goals. 8 goals. 5 against Jamaica, 3 against Haiti. Yeah. Haiti has +2 because they scored 5 against Mexico, conceded 2 again, 3 against America. So we have to win because I don't know if you understand. If we tie, it means that we finish 3rd. Worst case scenario, we lose. I think we will end up with a possibly with a better goal difference than Mexico. Because I don't think Mexico can beat the USA. So we could lose and still make it to the playoffs. All right. So we have scored 1 goal, conceded 5. So we have -4. All right. Mexico, they are 5 and 1, 6. So they are -6. So they would have to hope that we lose big and they win big against the USA. That's not going to happen. So as things stand, it looks like the worst case scenario for us is 3rd place. No, the coach, because we have been avoiding saying anything about the coach and the team. You understand me? The coach says this. Coming into the tournament, I always said Haiti would have a big part to play in this tournament. We have to go in now and try to execute. We have to play one of our best games, and we have to play football to win. If coming into, I don't understand this part. If coming into the tournament myself, the players, if you had offered us this situation to be in, we would have taken it. The coaches say that if you told him from before that this is the situation, do you want it? He said he would have taken the situation with the confidence that they can get the job done. Right now, how things look and what I've seen from Haiti in the USA game in particular, it looks like it will be a sticky situation for us. But I'm going to tell you what I think and how I think and believe we can get the job done. All right, Mannings, man, I don't think the number 20 should start tomorrow. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that, Mark Shallow. We're going to go through some of those things. All right, let me get 5 more comments. M10, my brother. We have to link later, brother. All right. Chef Wisdom. Bless up. Mannings, man, for real. Wizzy. Yeah. Big chef, them people are people. And them man go school in the people. When time I see a big chef, you know, if them man cook some food and eat it, they get wise. Wizzy. Bless up yourself. Continue to spread the word. Blue Blood, 1738. The real blue. Yeah, man. All right. Dre says, treat it as a must win. Yeah, all right. We lose 1 and they beat USA 2. We are out. It would have to be a big win for Mexico. Or it wouldn't have to be a big win for Mexico. Well, any win over the USA is a big win. It don't mean a big score line. But I get you, Jason Gunnar. Mr. Porter says, Mannings, Jamaica will win. One of our best midfielder, Jade, who plays for Liverpool, will be playing tomorrow. Who told her that, Mr. Porter? All right. Last information I got, Mr. Porter, is that Satara Murray and Jade Bailey were still not available. So you got information that they're available, Mr. Porter, are you guessing? Confirm that with me, no? Call in and or something and confirm with me, no? Confirm that, Mr. Porter. Don't say it if you don't sure, no, Mr. Porter. Because 1 hour ago, she wasn't cleared. All right? I thought Mexico would have been the trouble team. Yeah, I thought so too. Yep. If you doesn't like us, we will know tomorrow. This one says, Lord is a madman. Blessing. Devon says he knows that. Devon, listen, I heard an hour ago that she wasn't, but you say you know that she's cleared. Haiti will suffer the same fate as the men U20 team. All right. Guessing or hoping, he must be, I am sure. I think he will want a comfortable second place. How he must say this? You understand me, fresh God? That he was offered this. I will not take that. You're mad. You're mad. Respect for the super sticker. Mark Shiloh, bless up. Always appreciate love and support. People, these are things when management come on Sunday after hit some super sticker and some super chats. You understand me? So big up Mark Shiloh. Appreciate that. We will still upset. I'm still upset about the treatment. I get big up treatment of serving, but I hope the girls get the job done. Yeah. Listen, I really want the job to be done, but Mr. Porter, I want to confirm that Jade Bailey. But I think it can happen, you know. All right. Here's my plan still. You're right. We are talking about Sunday dinner, bro. It's on Sunday. We're not a traditional Jamaican. You see, Jamaican on Sundays, here's what they do. Sorry, people, let me just digress into this. You see, on a Sunday, Jamaica stress out themselves, cook rice and peas and chicken. You know me, work? Sometimes I go some bomb. I will boil some dumpling, eat up some ackee and saltfish and thing. You understand me? Sometimes we go to some what rice. And some you understand me and some fish. We know that them eat rice and peas. People love them eat rice and we don't deal with them things upon Sunday, brother. So at the time we make some cornmeal porridge and we fry some dumpling. You understand me? I eat that, brother. You understand me? So I know still a lot of people like them traditional Sunday dinner. So Ryan, maybe you want to enjoy it. You understand me? Because we do things differently. But you know what I think? All right. So the defense line, we're gonna need a left back. We need a left back because remember, Denisha Blackwood is out. She got 2 yellow cards, so we need a left back to replace her. All right, that's one. Yeah, that's one. All right. That's number one. Half an enough is starting at the game. Me, I think half an enough is starting at the game. I would start Chenelu Asher. Kayla McCoy should start in this game. So those two, at least those two. I would listen. It's the midfield that started. So Drew need to come in. Kayla McCoy need to come in, and Asher need. That is the midfield three, I think. In fact, you know what I would try to do in this game? I think this would work. I think this would work. Because if Jade Bailey not there and Satara Murray not there, put Samson at left back, start Jody Brown, put Jody Brown on the left side, and put Jade Bailey Gale on the right side. Put them in their natural position. This inverted thing not working. Change up the whole thing. Put them back on the side that they're supposed to be. Jody was playing on the left side, keeper on the left. All right. All right, people, let's see. All right. All right, people. Hey, Mr. Porker at the boss. Mr. Porter at the boss. Yeah. Let me see this one. Big up, man's man. All right. Pastor, do you think that the team is well prepared? Listen, the coach said, people, when he got the team, he said, I do not need any practice game because I know the girls. There is no team that has ever been perfectly prepared for anything. You have to deal with the cards that you have. That's a part of life. If you want a prepared team, I always tell you, so once you take the job, don't complain. Because you don't have to take the job. If you take the job, do not complain about the conditions. Because you were aware of the conditions before you got the job. So do not complain. We could have been better prepared. But when the job was taken, you knew the preparation time that you have. Work with it. Work with it. Nobody complain because you didn't have to take it. You didn't have to take the job. Yeah, man. Big up Sir Carol. For real, man. That's true. First responder. If we lose against Haiti, it will be better for the program. I can't agree with that. And I program I talk about me and following the football. First responder. I can't agree with that. Boy dumpling on Sunday. Yeah, man, all fried dumpling on Sunday. What you talk about? House of first responder, I can't agree with you. Because if the team qualifies, it don't remove the struggles that the JFF have. This idea that people have about if all our team fail and nobody don't qualify and thing. Listen, I keep saying the best way, if you think, and I keep saying to people, the best way to remove the present is to get into the football. Get into the football, get yourself a vote and vote them out. I do not want the teams to fail, because even if the team fail, it's only an election going to remove the JFF. You think FIFA ain't going to come in and step in and say, well, your female team didn't qualify. If people stop giving money to the federation, they're still going to stay for the duration of their time. The team needs to qualify for the purpose of the players and the nation. Me not in the idea of the team failing so that they can show up the JFF. That's not me. Somebody else have that way, but that's cool. Use baby Swebe at left back. And who plays centre back? Owen. Man, just say you can't cook rice and peas, brother. So let me ask. Hey, so Stefan, right? Yeah, one of them Monday, your Highgate look like one of the things like food have it. Rice and peas. I mean, alone people, is it that rice and peas must cook on Sunday? Where is the law that says that? You don't have to eat rice and peas, brother. You mean you can cook your dumpling, man? And ackee and saltfish, man. Not the ackee and saltfish, not part of the national dish, brother. Yeah, man, Jason, he said he never needed any practice game because he yo, a man, hey, people, see them people stay? A man go to a restaurant now, go buy some jerk chicken and some rice, and he just cut up some tomato and put on top of it and think he can trick me. I should have just put up in picture and show them. I know you cook this, brother, because this then in a styrofoam plate, a restaurant you buy this. Me rather cook my food and go to a restaurant, go buy it on a Sunday. You want to go to a restaurant, go buy the food that come style me. Don't try that. Don't try that. All right, we still take some call. No practice game. Who said that? Yeah, man, the coach said that he didn't need any practice game because he knows the players. Yeah. Neil! Bless up, sir. Yeah, man, bless up. Chris Romans, oh yeah, I read that one. But why is the team unfit? Yeah, listen, fitness is not just a coach's responsibility. It's also players' responsibility. You understand me? And we must not act like Jamaica is the only team that has some of the challenges. Yeah. I mean, Patrick, cook anything. I don't know where people get this thing. Let me call Narsan because I don't want him to be misconstrued or misunderstood because he was trying to call. Let me just take this call. Yeah. Yes, sir. Welcome. Good evening. No. All right. So you need to retype what you wrote because let me tell you what you wrote. You want me to remind you? No, man. No. Let me say what you have, because I don't want people to think like it says, if we lose against Haiti, it will be better for the program. How would it be better for the girls program if they lose? Well, they have February. February it starts. Okay, all right. I understand. No, man, I understand what you say, but why? Like, I believe, like what them say about hog washing your first water that you see. So, All right, drive, don't run, drive. Hey, they might take the program serious, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. All right, people. So we just got confirmation. So Mr. Porter, outside of the passport now, the two players, Satara Murray and Jade Bailey, they needed the international clearance from the nations. You're saying that they have those already, because remember, it wasn't the passport alone that they needed, they needed the clearance. So you're saying that they have the clearance and they're ready to play now. So let us know that as well. We are the next caller. Let me see if I can get the caller coming. But people, I don't want us to lose. I want us to win and qualify. If we don't win, we still have a next option. Oh, you're not hearing the caller? All right. Yeah, man. I think they're saying. Let me see if the people hearing you. Yeah. People, tell me if you're hearing the caller. We have a call online. Are you hearing? All right. Let me see. Let me get a couple of responses. See if they're hearing you. There's a lot of I don't know. You have some bad sound in your background. You have to. Yeah, man. I'm hearing some sound in your background. Yeah. Yeah, man. Better now. Yeah. All right. Go ahead. What you saying? What is your? Yeah, man. All right. So here's what now. Hold on there. They're not hearing you, right? So I'm going to ask you to hang up and call back, and then I'll set up the whole calling part. All right. So hang up and call back. Yeah, man. All right. So people, give me a sec. Let me sort out this phone call. All right, we should be good now. Thanks, Dave Stone. All right. So the caller was saying that what he typed, the first responder was saying that what he typed is not what he meant. People, we need to win to qualify. I'm not into any drawing thing. If we do draw, we go to an intercontinental playoff. I don't know if you know how it works. So the intercontinental playoffs will be in February of 2023. It is 10 teams that will be in it, split into 3 zones, and the 3 zone winners will qualify. In that, you'll have 2 teams from CONCACAF, 2 teams from Asia. I think the 2 teams have qualified. I think it's Chinese Taipei and one other team from Asia. Those 2 teams. You have 2 teams from CONMEBOL, the teams who finished 4th and 5th in the CONMEBOL, which is what you call South America. The 2 teams from there. All right, so that's 2 from CONCACAF, 2 from the Asian Football Confederation, 2 from CONMEBOL. All right, 1 from Africa. That is the winner of the African Cup of Nations, I think. All right, you have 1 from the Oceanic Football Confederation and 2 of the best placed losers in the European playoffs. That makes up 10 teams. Those 10 teams will all be in New Zealand in February, split into zones. Let's see if this is working. All right, people, tell me if you're hearing the caller now. I am hearing you. I just want to make sure the persons who are listening. So let me see if I can get a couple of responses first. Yeah. Are you hearing now, people? Go ahead and talk, man. All right, hold on, caller, because hold on, caller, because they said they're still not hearing. Hold on. Hello? Yeah, let me see. Go ahead and talk. Because they're still not hearing you. I am hearing you, but they're still not. Yeah, so yeah, man. But I'm going to sort this out and call you back because I never set it up to take the calls yet. I was waiting. All right. Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, man. Bless. Yeah. Yeah. So that Intercontinental, I think that Intercontinental playoffs will be too difficult. All right. So just give us a few. Let us see if we can get this. All right. All right. Tell me if you're hearing me. That is good. Then we can fix up this now and see if it is working. All right. Yeah. So I think the intercontinental playoff is too difficult. We need to make the most of this opportunity. All right. I really think so because again, yeah, maybe like the other caller was saying, first responder, we may get fit and all of that, but we have to do this because this game we have nothing to lose. We need to go in there for the win. We can't make the same mistakes we made against the USA. We have to start our best 11. The game is at 9 o'clock, Jamaican time. 9 o'clock. That's the time that the game play, and that is tomorrow, right? So if Jade Bailey is clear to play, that makes a huge difference in the middle of the park. Huge difference in the middle of the park. And then if they have Satara Murray as well, that would be good because then you just plug the gap at left back. You just move over Tierney Wilshire to left back, put Satara at right back. You bring in Jade Bailey with Drew. Yeah, I would go Jade Bailey, Drew, and Chenelu Asher. Jade Bailey, Chenelu Asher right there with Drew at the top, with Paige Bailey Gill, Khadija Shaw, and Jody Brown. That would be my starting 11. Right? And then you have off the bench, you can bring on the Atlanta Primus, you can bring on your Kayla McCoy, you can bring on all of those people. In fact, if the coach even want to be more creative, what he could do, because our midfield is leggy. I would start in Kayla McCoy and let her play in D mid and play a 4 midfield, 4-4-2, and let Jody play off Bonnie, right? So you go 4-4-2 because the Haitians even gave the Americans some problems in the midfield. So I don't know if our 3 midfielders would be enough. So I would start Kayla McCoy as well. And then just say to Jody, listen, you play behind Bonnie, you can go left or right on either side. That's how I'd play the team. When we attacking Kayla McCoy, who is a striker at Rangers, can also push up to join the attack as well. So that's how I'd play the team. I'd go 4-4-2 because our midfield has been a problem throughout this competition so far in the games that we have seen. And it is the same problem. Listen, Jamaica football is so strange. We had this problem with the U20s. We had this problem, boys. We had this problem with the U20 girls. We had this problem with the U17 girls. We have this thing with the senior reggae boys. Right throughout the tournament, we struggled with midfielders and wingbacks. Yeah. You would use Mackay over Asha. Yeah, but the thing is that Mackay is a good enough because she played when Vin Blaine was the coach. It was, remember people, when Vin Blaine was the coach for the first couple of games, he had Kayla Mackay and Asha playing. And then when they brought in Marla Sweatman, it was the three of them. And the midfield was very good, though it was lower opposition. Yeah. Who would play wide in your midfield four? All right. So remember now, you'd have, because how you play it, is the position don't determine the system of play. So when we're going wide, I would say, Jody, you go to the left because that's where you normally play. Satara Murray is a good up and down wing back, so she can be a part of that right. And all I would do is say, Bunny, you just go wider and make Kayla Mackay come through the middle. Because I think Kayla Mackay can score. So that's how I do it. When I'm defending, I don't need them to be out there wide. Because the Haitians come through the middle. The Haitians are not like the Americans or the Mexicans who go out on the flank and try to square balls in. They come through the middle for the most part. I like what Owen is saying. He's saying use Mackay right behind Bunny. That's also a good suggestion, Owen. Very good suggestion. But people, what do you think though? Do you have a starting 11 in mind? What are the changes you would make, and why would you make those changes? Pastor, I think you should put your application. Naji, you know, so them say me a YouTube coach. You know me thinking that you see me work out there, you see me take some youth, but them say me a YouTube coach, brother. Them say me a YouTube coach. And me have to do them. Them say no matter what me get a foreign, me have to do with Jamaican thing. I mean, me not ready to join the party there yet. I think if I get a university degree, you understand me? As an example, just an analogy, me get a degree at university. All right, and me I go to primary school. Then can me skip grade 1 and grade 2 and grade 3 because the studies in university. You understand me? If you still want to put me in a grade 1 and grade 2, something wrong, man. And we can't. So who would be there when we defending? So that's what I'm saying, that if you have Chenelu, Asha, and Jade Bailey, let the two of them sit. So you'd always have Drew pushing a little further, and ahead of her, you'd go with Kayla Mackay. It's just my thought, Jason, because the Haitians, unlike the other teams that we play, they come a lot through the middle. They come through the middle of the field, so you want to clog up that area and force them right. Wide. Yeah. See, understand what you're saying. A man is man forfeit. But Jason, he and I are saying the same thing, it's the same 4-4-2. So Owen, all right. So give me some more thoughts, people. Let me know what your team is. So let me show you. Maybe we can do it this way, because maybe a picture of the whole thing and how it works, right? Because you have a 4-4-2 that is more defensive minded, where you go 4-1-2-1-4, right? So you can play it that way, where you clog up the middle, and so let's go through it, right, people? Let's see if we can get it. I'm going to use this and build the squad. And then we can move the personnel around in the formation, because sometimes I think sometimes we need to remember that again, the formation that you have is not necessarily the role the players play. All right, it's not necessarily the roles the player plays. So I'd go. So we go Rebecca Spencer in goal. Thought she had a good game, so she keeps her spot in the team. All right. We have the Swaby sisters. In the in we have the Swaby sisters, Allison. All right. So let's create a team, people, and then we. All right. So Allison and Chantel. Swaby. All right, so we're going to share this and then we make the changes so you can be a part of the process. Because we did our JPL team yesterday, so we're trying to take out the names and put in the names of the females. So this is how we play the 4-4-2. So instead of, so let's share it so you can see. So I am going 4-4-2, but I'm going 4-1-2-1-2. All right, you know that because it's different ways you can play the 4-4-2. You can play it the diamond, or you can play it the way that I am suggesting, right? I think this way we have good defensive solidity, right? We have good defensive solidity. There you go. So I will go. So where staple is Satara Mori. Assume that Mr. Porter's information is correct. Over here we have, I will go Tierney, Wilshire. Right here, I am putting Asha. So she sits here. Then these two would be, again, assuming that the information that is that Jade Bailey is now available. Jade Bailey, Drew Spence. Then I'm going right here, I'm playing Kayla McCoy. All right. Kayla McCoy. And then I'm going Jody Brown. And Khadija Shah. That is how I'd set up my team. Oh, all right. Oh, and he's saying that I should switch Jade and Asha in this formation. So he said put Jade here. Yeah. So Owen, it sounds like you think that could work. You better, Mr. Pote, you better come do your Jamaican certification about it big, you hear? You better come do your Jamaican one. But Mr. Porter, so has she also received her international clearance? Yeah, so that is the formation. There you go, Jason. So what do you think about Jason? Oh, you're asking. This is a good question. Can we play this if Bailey and Murray aren't eligible? That's a very yeah. I'm just working with what Mr. Porter said, So if he says they are available, I'll work with that. If they are not available, I don't think we can play this formation. I don't think so. I think we have to set up the team differently. Yeah. But this is how I'd play. This is how I'd play the team. Because I think this gives us good defensive solidity, and it also gives us the opportunity. I don't think we can if they are not available. Okay. Yeah, so there you go, Jason. Mr. Porter, Ian, people, give me Marlon. Some of the people, them, come on, man. What do you think about this team and formation? Bird says 1-1. Take that to just bet. I get what you think about that formation. I mean, let's look at that scenario as well. Because me now work with Mr. Porter. I hope he's no. She has gotten her passport. What I don't know is if she has gotten clearance. That's all I'm saying. But Mr. Porter is absolutely right. She got her passport. It is confirmed. I have confirmation that she has her passport. I am not sure though if because yeah. So it appears people that she's good to go for this game. She's good to go. KS Mr. Dre says a good formation. KS says a very narrow formation. What would you do differently, KS? All right, so let me see. Let me invite Mr. See if we can invite a couple persons too. All right. Better yet. Hey, you know what I'm going to do? All right, for the rest of the time we have around an hour and a half, I'm going to pin the link for you people. There you go. So you can come on and join the stream. You can come on and be a part of the stream. You just make sure your camera is on, and then we're good to go. Yeah, your camera, mic working, and then you join the stream. So the link has been pinned, so you can come on and share what you think. Jason still believe that they have the passport when they were there. It was always a clearance issue. That was the problem. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. This is why now I need to check with Mr. Porter on this, because from my understanding, their passports were never the issue. It was getting the clearance to play. Mr. Dre, Jade Bailey. So, are we talking both of them? So this continues to be the mystery. Because I got the feeling that the passport issue was already resolved. But maybe like I said, Mr. Porter, or probably a Ian, who's kind of sometimes aware of these things, can give us some info on it. But if they are not available, there you go. Yeah, Jason saying that. Yeah. All right, then KS says, I like Kayla and Spence in the team. Hopefully Spence is not fatigued from the last game. Spence, KS, you're really tongue-in-cheek with that one, don't it? Because you know that Spence never ever played long in the last game. So how can she be fatigued? She should be ready and rearing to go. That's a tongue-in-cheek comment right here. Come on. Um, no, I think the issue we're going to have is if Satara Murray and Jade Bailey are not available. How then do we set up the team? I think that is when the coach is going to have to be very, very creative. If these two players are not available, can we play the same formation? Owen, what do you say? Or who do you play where? Yeah. Man said this is not Arsenal. The team should not be unfit because the savior Donaldson took them to Colorado. Person that look like AA, the camera, you're not connected because the camera, so you have to sign out and check out your stuff and come back on. All right? Creative Jamaican coach. You want to say it's an oxymoron. You say there's no quiet storm, so there's no creative Jamaican coach. I hear you, KS. All right, people. So I just got information, right? The information I have is I don't know because I am almost sure that you cannot be registered without an official passport for any CONCACAF competition. All right? Let me say it again. From what I know is that in the registration, from what I have experienced, your passport number ought to go on your registration. All right? Now, what I've just been told is that for Jade, her issue was the passport, not the clearance. In other words, she was already cleared and she was waiting on her passport. We have a call coming in. So let's see if we can take this call. Tell me if you can hear the caller. Caller, welcome to I Am Sure Sports.
All right. Good night, my name is Man. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, man. I am hearing it clearly. I just want to make sure that the persons in the comment section, they are hearing it clearly. Go ahead. Let me see.
All right. Check in.
So
See if
tell
the
me
fans
if
are
you're
hearing me.
tell me if you're hearing fans. They're taking long to respond. Yeah. So let's see.
Let's see. All right.
Still not see, but the link is pinned. But go ahead and if they say no, then if you want, you can just jump on the link and turn off your cam, and then you can also talk there because I pinned the link. All right, but go ahead. Welcome, Jay
Okay.
Taylor.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
All
They say
right.
they are hearing you. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good night, my name is Man. Big up all of the fans. Them just taking in the show. I'm just asking the fans, are they ready for a good old Jamaican heartbreak tonight?
No, it's tomorrow night.
It's tomorrow night.
Unless it is morning where you're at.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. now
Oh
in the
yeah.
morning.
Okay.
It's sorry about that. But my name's Man, it's been a quite interesting ride. I felt that win against Mexico made a lot of people very confident, but I have some views on that win. I thought if Vin Blaine was the coach, Jamaica would have won that game by more goals, actually. That's my opinion. Because if you look at when Vin Blaine was coaching the team, um, they started to play a bit more open style of football. Under this current head coach, this team reminds me of the team that qualified for the World Cup, the team that only can score one goal. I think under Vin Blaine, he had the girls playing in a particular way where they will give up goals, but they are set up in ways to come back from a 2-0 down to win the game. I don't think this Jamaican team is structured in this manner. I think we're very compact. We look like the same team that we just try to get Bonnie Shaw the football and hope she can bully some defenders, and we get enough players up there. And I think it's the wrong approach. If you look when Vin Blaine was coaching the team, players like Jody, that girl Brown, those players were getting into more goal scoring positions. Watching this coach, those players are no longer getting into goal scoring positions. I know people are gonna say Jody had a opportunity the first game, but under Vin Blaine, she was constantly getting opportunities because of the open style that Vin Blaine was playing. I think this coach is playing much deeper, much compact, and much tighter. Not my favorite style. Hopefully it works, but I don't like this kind of thing. And hey, there's a lot of pressure on the girls for this game because they asked for Vin. I wasn't a fan of Vin Blaine, but he was getting the results, and I like the attacking football they were playing.
What about the persons who are
Um,
saying because we were playing? It's hard to measure the team under Vinblin because he was playing what they would call easier team, weaker team, softer teams. And so that is probably why you saw that level of openness and flexibility in terms of their play. What about the persons who would bring up that point?
the persons who would bring up that point don't really understand formation. Um, Formation, it sets up your players in specific spots on the pitch. What I'm saying is, if you look at the current team, when players are arriving for us in attacking position, it's not happening as much. We are more compact. We are more a soak up the pressure team. Try to get that 1-0 scoreline and close it down. Under Vin Blaine, that's my style of football actually. It's that Holland type of football where you can score on me, you score 2, but I score 3. That's my type of football. And if you look at this team, even if we go to the World Cup, it's gonna be the same story. It's gonna be Kedisha Shaw up front trying to bully defenders. We don't have any more attacking players to come offer and get into goal scoring position. And the funny thing is, some of the players who actually maybe signed that letter to get Vin Blaine out, they're rubbing the bench as we speak. Good for them. But there's a lot of pressure on the
Yeah,
girls on the pitch.
Jay Taylor, but to be fair though, to be fair, all right.
Yeah.
Even if they never signed the letter, and the players who are now in like the Drew and the Jade, some of those players would still be rubbing the bench. So I don't think if Vin Blaine were the coach, he would not be starting Jade Bailey. He would be starting her, and I think he would be starting Drew Spence as well.
But wouldn't you start Joe Spence the last game?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But you see, you can't have it two ways, you know. You can't be saying that some of the players that signed the letters are on the bench, and then you're saying that you'd start Drew Spence. Because if you're starting her, you are going to bench one of the players. Well, although she signed the letter as well, so. but the point I'm trying to make is that it's hard to reason that way because
Yeah.
even with Vin Blaine, some of these players, with the quality of players that have come in, would not be starting anyways.
Yeah. So I started off with the negatives. One of the positives though that I see with this coach though, he seems like he has a level of understanding as far as the girls are concerned. I could tell that he connects with them on differently as far as he can get them to do what he wants to do. He speaks very well. He's very politically correct, but that's not what gets you results. It's going to be interesting against Haiti because there was points in that United States game where Haiti had a lot of opportunities to at least score 2 goals, I think. And if Jamaica play this way, we might see an extra time game, and it might get very messy.
Extra time. There's no there's no extra time. This is a
There's
group
no
game.
extra time. Well,
No, it's a
no.
group
It would
game.
be a draw game, and
Yeah.
Jamaica would go through. But if
No,
Jamaica
Jamaica would go to the
lose the
player.
game, we're the one.
If Jamaica draws the game, we will be playing the Intercontinental qualifiers in February. And Haiti would have qualified straight to the World Cup with a draw.
So did Haiti beat Mexico?
Yes. Which rock are you under, man?
No, I haven't seen that game. I haven't seen. Okay, so Mexico is terrible. Oh my God, Haiti beat terrible. Beat Mexico. That means we're not even that good then. I didn't see that.
You can't. All right. So, you can't. You can't. You know you can't read the football like that. You can't just look at one-off games. Still, because a team, for example, Burnley beat City and get relegated.
No, don't go there, your man. Let's stick to.
That's what I'm saying. You just said that we are not good because Haiti beat Mexico.
No, wait. All right, because think about it. How much did Haiti give up against the United States?
3.
All right, and how much goals Haiti beat Mexico by?
How many goals did who? Haiti beat Mexico by?
Haiti beat Mexico.
I think it's Haiti got a red card. I think they lost around 5 goals or 3.
Haiti lost it.
No, Haiti defeated Mexico by 3-0.
All right. So if we go by that statistics, and Jamaica lost 5-0 to the USA, and we beat Mexico by 1 goal. So technically, Haiti is still, I think, 2 to 3 goals better than Jamaica.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though, you can't. All I'm saying though is that you can't look at it like that, because with 3 teams like this, on any day one could get a better result. That don't necessarily mean when you compare all the results, this team must be better and that team may be better. In some cases it is so, but not in all. Liverpool lost to some poor teams, but that don't make those teams the same team that Liverpool lost to City beat, or the same team that City lost to Liverpool beat. You can't really analyze it that way still, because you're gonna get yourself in problems. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
I know you're trying to make a point, but you have to find a better way to make the point. It's a good point, but how you're making the point, you're gonna get yourself in problems.
All right. I understandable. But me evaluating the USA Haiti game, I'm not even gonna go to the Mexico game. And the way how I saw Haiti got opportunities in that United States game, I think Haiti will beat Jamaica. So if Haiti beats Jamaica, we're gonna be in this little dogfight 3rd place thing where it's like God
no man,
by our side, right?
We will finish 3rd. We enter unless we get beaten. If we get beaten big by Haiti and Mexico surprise the USA, we are out. We're out completely. I don't think Mexico can beat the USA, even if the USA use their younger team. Mexico is not good enough. I
agree.
So worst case scenario, we are in 3rd place. In 3rd place, we go to the Intercontinental playoffs.
Intercontinental,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, and that's gonna be a messy path. That's like fighting day in, day out, and I don't see Jamaica making it out of that. But I think I will wrap it up, man. I think this comes down to the coaching. I know a lot of people, because I was one of the persons that thought that I didn't think it was the right time to get rid of Vin Blaine. I thought it was too short of a notice, though the camaraderie amongst this coach and the players might be better. The style of play under Vin Blaine was more open. I saw that they went back to this previous style of play, which is just this clogged up type of football where there's no expression. Jody Brown, for me, who I think is one of our X-Factor players in this formation that the coach is playing this style, she will not be able to be the player that.
All right, let me just say it this way though. But to be fair, and I like to be an honest person, that game that we played against Mexico created no clear goal scoring opportunities against us. If we were clinical, we could have, well, Mexico had two because there's a ball that the girl used her hand that she could have probably gotten to, and there was an earlier one. So say they scored two. We could have really, Joe, in that Mexico game, scored 6 goals easily. We even missed a penalty. We just missed our opportunities. So I think in the balance of play, we could have won by 6-2, 6 goals to 2. When Haiti and Mexico played, Mexico got like 3 clear goal scoring opportunities and they really never kicked it. So when you look at even those things, sometimes you wonder. I think the biggest disparity would be how we looked against USA and how Haiti looked against USA. No,
Yes.
yeah, I have my thinking. I think USA sees Jamaica as a completely different opposition than Mexico. That's my thinking. So when USA come into play Jamaica, it's like this is a good team. So they may put their foot on the gas. When they play Mexico, I think they can't beat us, so they lift their foot off the gas.
Oh wow.
And that maybe that factored into the game. I don't know. That's just me. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, my name is man. That's the thing. I just feel like I'm for open football. That's where football is going these days. That same clogged up type of football where we only score 1 goal in the World Cup. That's how many goals you're gonna score. I'm saying it's a similar thing that happened to us in the under 20. A lot of these coaches that we have coaching our national teams, they don't build teams to come from behind. They build these 1-0 teams or draw match teams. Score one and hold on the game. You can't excel in football like that. You have to be able to come back from a 2-0 down based on the way you played. And I feel like you put out an important statistic that Jamaica had about 6 opportunities. If Vin Blaine was the coach, that Jamaica team would have had at least 12 opportunities. That's why they were able to score more goals because they were.
No.
You.
Hey, Reggie, you lose it. Anyways, I'm going to let you make your point.
No,
I don't agree with you, but make your point because it's your point. So
this is why I say that man. It's the open style of football that Jamaica was playing under Vin Blaine. He had more players in attacking positions. That's why we created so much opportunities, though they were against weaker opponents. Opportunities are opportunities. If you look at that Mexico game, I just didn't see Jody and those girls arriving in the same way they were arriving
really?
under Vin Blaine.
You watch your Mexico game? Or you watch the highlights?
I watched the game. I watched the game, man. I watched the whole game on YouTube.
And you don't see Jody get like 3 to 4 1-on-1 with she and the goalkeeper. Clear.
Listen, Jody, yeah, those one-off in a way. I understand you, but I'm saying, man, under Vin Blaine, Jody was getting an opportunity almost on every third position. On every third position, where Jamaica is in the attacking third, Jody was like in the box or on the edge of the 18 or able to cut in or something. But under this coach, I just see that she is so deep. She's always trying to get there. I'm saying under Vin Blaine, she was already there, and it allowed our midfielders to even push up a bit higher. Under this coach, it's a little Tapa-esque. It's very tight defensive football, hoping that Khadija Shaw / Shamar Nicholson get that 1 goal and win the game. That's just all I'm saying. But I will listen to the show, man. Thank you for accepting my call.
Yeah, man. All right, then. You're welcome, man. All right, blessing. All right. Well, people, we have very different views. Maybe I view it and see it differently, but but yeah, I think sometimes it's hard to measure. We have a next call coming in. Kirk.
Mornings, where I
Me there.
you know, I just come in and start and say, yeah, come see it send me the thing say the show gonna be on, but me kind of busy. I try to do some building thing and so. Yeah. I'm gonna come in and see the squad. So the first thing me say, me gotta check in and just text and so. But me say Satara Murray and Jade Bailey, them clear?
Yeah, I just got some messages on my phone that Satara Murray needed clearance and Jade Bailey was a passport situation. All right. I cannot verify that because the process I know is that for you to be registered for any CONCACAF tournament, you know the number on your passport must go in. I was told that Jade Bailey got cleared already and she was awaiting her passport and she got her passport, which means she's available. All right. Satara Murray was waiting.
Not sure about Satara.
No, man.
Okay.
Satara Murray was waiting on clearance, but she had her passport. So Satara Murray could be registered already, but she had to get cleared.
Okay.
I heard that her clearance came through and Jade passport is there. So that's what I'm working with. I hope it is so because I'm not sure how we'd set up the team if they are not available.
Well, if them available, that's a good team. I see you put up still because I think what the girl name from on it, I always forget her name. She's a defensive liability. Trudy Carter.
Yeah.
She's a defensive liability. She not help the wing back them star. She just not tracking back enough. And sometimes Jody do it too, But here why we need Jody. Jody is the type of person, like I hear you say it before, she can run behind the defense. She can run behind the defense. So you're gonna need her to be on the field, Jody Brown. But Trudy Carter is a liability, and we're gonna need. Remember, 80 only need a draw, brother. So we can't afford for concede first. We cannot afford for concede first, brother. So I think this is a nice little setup you have right there. So still, me that think Sashana, but Sashana not on the team, brother. Because she could have played left back, but not on the team. Yeah.
Very strange because I thought she was with them. I think she probably the last person to get dropped out. I don't know if she's injured, but we don't have any. We only had Denisha Blackwood as the only, who is not really a left back though. She plays there because she's a more offensive-minded player.
Attacking player.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know who she.
But said on the team where me did end up get, I think you didn't even post the team. Sashana was on that team. So unless she got injured or something.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This is part of listen, this is part of the issue I have with the team, like this Reggae Girl team. We don't get a lot of explanation, and I think this is a problem with Jamaica's football. We don't get a lot of explanation about exclusion of players or inclusion when we have teams selected. So the fans are always left to speculate, and we have to address the issue. And Vin
used to give her more talking than what we are getting now from London and saying, because Vin we probably come on and say certain things. But again, nothing like some coach against coach thing, but at least with him, you will hear a couple more things. Even if up on TV him go or something, it will really we give you some sort of news within the team. Like you said, we don't know why Sashana is not there. We don't know why this person, this, that. Because even when they matter about Jade Bailey and Satara, the only thing London keep said, we're missing some players. So, brother, sometimes you don't know what's going on. So that's why you see we always have to speculate like that. But if this is a team where them have, if the all player available, it's a nice little team because Kayla Mackay is a strong attacker. We need strong tackling. That's why we don't need Havana. Havana is too light-footed. I don't know if I the right term I use, brother. She kind of like light-foot, like she not come in strong, brother.
People, this is Manning's man team and Howard set it up. I get the feeling, however, that Havana is going to start. I don't know.
I think so.
The coach love her. So don't. This is Manning's man.
Havana.
You understand?
Yes, him love Havana. Yeah. Havana got start. I'm going to tell you, if them attacking player for 80, brother, we cannot afford for concede first. Very fast.
Yeah. That is why
fast and Havana slow.
Exactly. That's why I wouldn't start her. I would not start her. But I feel like the coach having taken her out of the last game at that time, I think he took her out, resting her for this game.
Yeah, I think so too, man.
And I am concerned.
Well, we're gonna see tomorrow, you know. We're gonna check in on the live and go and watch and listen, you know. So
yeah, man, all right.
Me say the Jade Bailey and the Satara Murray. Me just want to find out if them, you know, get clearance.
Yeah, man,
you know?
man.
So,
all right, bless up, Kurt.
big up, brother.
Yeah, man. All right. Yeah. All right. We had I think Tennessee was trying to call. Let me see if we can get people. You can call in and give your thoughts and opinion as well, you know, because this is Yes.
Management.
Sir Tennessee, where you going with it? You were calling earlier. Welcome to the show.
Well, I go on management. Today I'm gonna go and listen and think.
Yeah, man. I saw that you were calling, so returning the call.
Yeah, man. Me a J Taylor call, but me disagree with J Taylor. I'm regretting still, but me disagree with him on the Vin Blaine thing. You understand? Because, man, you remember the last World Cup qualifying we played? The last time when we qualified for the World Cup and we played I think the qualifying tournament was played in Jamaica at the time. At the National Stadium. When we had Trinidad and Bahamas and all of those teams.
Yeah, in the early stages.
Yeah, you remember with them all of them team?
Yeah, but Vin Blaine was the coach again.
No, at that time I think it was Busby.
Busby? No, man. Busby no.
No. At that time I think it was the coach that took us to the World Cup, but I can't remember his name right.
No, man. That coach came on in the latter stages same way, no. Remember, he was the one
he came on
right
stages.
Because Vin Blaine actually started that campaign, I think, you know, and then those coaches came on same way, you know, at the back end of the campaign.
Okay. Yeah, but I remember
but again, he was playing. I would say that the opposition were not as tough as in the final stages, which is I think what the point you're trying to make. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm getting to. I remember when we went to the final stage and we played against Costa Rica and those teams, all look different. Can we dominate all the team? We dominated Trinidad. I think we even beat Bermuda by even more than how we beat them this time. I think we beat them about 6 at that time.
Yeah.
So I think when we go up against tough opposition, it's going to look more messy. You understand? And I remember the first match where they played against 80, when they went to 80 and they drew that match 2-2. Yeah. I think it was Bonisha and Trudy Carter scored the goal.
Yeah.
Can we came from 2-0 down?
Yeah. And that's why I'm telling people that Haiti is not a walkover team. We need to remember that. This idea that we are going to beat Haiti, let us not fool ourselves, people. It's not that easy.
Management, it's not going to be easy because Haiti is a good team. Yeah. And remember, you know, we knocked them out of the last World Cup qualifying, so I think they're coming back with a little revenge this time. You understand?
Definitely.
So, but I still think we can, if that team is the team where you put up, and if Jeff Bailey and Murray are available, I think that's even more better for management. I think we're going to win this match.
If they're not available,
me,
all right.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, if they're not available, what would you do?
Boy, management look shaky if they're not available. Because remember, Blackwood and 2 yellow cards, so Blackwood can't play. So we have to start a right back.
Left back. She plays left back.
Understand? But the last time I heard the coach say, I was listening to the coach. I think there was a reporter who said on the US channel say they wanted to find out if Murray had played for England, Wales, or Scotland or Ireland, and they say only Ireland never answered. That's why she didn't play.
Right. So they got clearance from the other 2 places. They just needed clearance from Ireland.
Yeah. Yeah, so because they have to get that clearance already because you couldn't wait for that over 3-4 years.
Yeah, that's what they have been waiting on. That's what they have been waiting on. So we are. That's
the only person actually left out that team that I think will start is over there.
Yeah, for some reason, I think the coach is going to find a way to start Havana, which is, I think, it's a recipe for disaster.
I think he's going to start.
Starting Havana is like when we were starting Javon Watson.
You understand? But Marlins, I think we can win him a match though. You understand? Yes, but yes, it's a tough team. But I think if we play the right, because I hear a lot of people talking about Bunny and she's not doing this. But Bunny has to come too deep for the ball, Marlins.
Yeah, and you know, listen, I've been watching Khadija Shah from she young at St. Jago. I've been watching her primary school game with her before that. Listen, it's when she don't get the ball, her game is off. She gets frustrated.
Yeah, and she gets frustrated.
All right. She gets frustrated. So far, you know, she has been starved of the ball, you know. Because even in the Mexico game, she never really Jody Brown got more of the ball than her, and she started coming deep. So I think we have to find that. That's why I think this midfield would be able to get more ball to her feet.
Of course. And I think Marlins, yes, so it does say a lot of people. I say 80. All right, we all know 80 beat US in Mexico 3-0, but yes, they got 2 penalties. But you see, me watching the game, I think we created more chance from open play than 80.
Yeah, that is true. That is absolutely
and
true.
We got a penalty as well.
Yeah.
And we created a lot of chances from open play, Marlins. So I think, and Jamaica not going to play like when they play against US. When Jamaica play against Haiti, you're going to see difference in our team. Because I know, like, we play against US, like, I think it was last year, and the team look better still, even though we get 4-0. But people have to understand that the team never know a lot of practice. You understand? And of course, this short and too, because the 2 players out, what else you can do? And I don't blame him for not starting Juice Pen because I wouldn't start her. Because I think the most 2 important game that we have.
Tennessee, don't move. I have Eddie Guna from Eddie Vision from Sports Down the Middle. I know you have made some points, so I want him to just hold on, let him chime in on that, and then let me hear what he has to say. Eddie, welcome and good evening. Eddie. All right, go ahead, Tennessee. I'm not hearing Eddie.
Yeah, man. I think, and I think people build up this lofty expectation, and even against the US, I think a lot of people, based on what they saw against Haiti, they build up a certain expectation that we're going to beat the USA. But if you're watching what US do, they're bringing them more experienced players against Jamaica. Because I hear people say the US don't look at us as a good team. When you hear them on the US channel, you would believe something different. You understand? Because and I remember the way how Jamaica play in last year match against Costa Rica. I hear them talking about it on the US channel, and they said Jamaica is a really good team. So I think they think Jamaica would be more of a threat than Haiti.
Okay.
You understand? So but I think the girls will pull it off tomorrow though.
Yeah.
I think they'll pull it off. Because this team that we have now is a better team than what we went with the last time when we qualified.
All right, let's see, Tennessee. I finally think. Eddie, you there now? Eddie. You're muted.
The rest of peace, man. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. All right. Big up Tennessee.
Yeah.
Eddie. Hello. Eddie. Sign out. Don't know why you can't hear me. We can't hear you, man. Sign out and sign back in. Yeah, sign out and sign back in. Let me just get some of these comments. Brain Drain says, strong midfield, J. Joe. Are you ready? Absolutely, Brain Drain. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Who is this?
Managed man. Good evening. How you doing?
I'm doing well, and how you doing, Cranky?
I'm good. I want to hear your prognostication for the game tomorrow.
I honestly think our best chance is with the team that is on the screen right now. I think if we play this team, we can get a positive result, and I could see us coming out with a victory. Nonetheless, I don't put it past this Haitian team to beat us because they have been together from the last time we played them. Most of them, they qualified for the U20 World Cup, the last one, and they have kept the same crop of players together. They are no fluke. They are no joke. But if we play this team the way that I've set it up, I can see the superior quality in personnel with a compactness in play getting us the result we need. That is the non-political answer.
Here's my question. Here's my question to you. The two Haitian forwards who are dynamic, as you told me, and I've seen in the previous two games, they have limited possessions, yet they create numerous chances, right? Our midfield is slow and ponderous and doesn't do much, frankly. They are, at least the one that started last game, I should say. I think Spence is dynamic and should play. Yes, the team that you have there, give us more athleticism in the team, give us more offensive punch. But do you think the coach would ever play this? I mean, he has certain favorites like Habana, and I think coaches normally play their favorites. It's like the under-20 with Bicknell and Pearson. Coach play their people they believe, carry out their instructions, and operate within their system the way they expect them to. And those who seem to do things differently or deviate or have different attributes are not considered. And the Haiti team I saw, especially against the US, I only saw the highlights against Mexico, but I thought they were dynamic. I mean, those forwards are running all over the place. And when they get in the box, they're extremely dangerous because they're unpredictable. So this concept that people are throwing out there, this idea that Jamaica is going to destroy Haiti and go win 3-0, like I see Travis is saying, no, watch out.
Yeah, Dewey and Shirley saying that Jamaica will beat Haiti voodoo. I think this is what is. But I don't know. I'm not saying it is impossible for us to win, but people do not. The last time we and Haiti played, what was the scoreline? So sometimes I think we let our emotions take over the logical part of our brain. I don't know. So, yeah, but go ahead, Cranky.
Yeah, I think, look, we support our team, right? We want our teams to win. But we did the same thing in the World Cup qualifiers for the men. You know, we're going to destroy Panama XYZ number at home. We've all these English-based players. We're going to do this. People need to take objective views when they're reviewing their opponents. We normally try to match up player for player or team for team. And then, but most people then get parochial and stay within their corner as to who they support, right? Which is natural.
Yeah.
But the objectivity, especially for us, is lacking. We are so biased in our thinking. We always think we're going to destroy the opponent, which sometimes is arrogance because we think we're Jamaicans and we're the best at everything. And that's not reality. So do I want us to win? Yes. Am I optimistic? I must admit, not based on what I've seen. Not based on how we play. Look, Mexico gives you chances as a team. Haiti does the same. But I am very concerned about the two Haiti forwards. Because what I see them do against the US and the highlights against Mexico, if they get enough service, and we're a very slow team in management.
Listen, here's the thing. Here's the one thing I'll say, Cranky. I think if we have these four players out there, McCoy, Asher, Bailey, Drew Spence, I think we'll be able to possess the ball more, because part of what you can do sometimes to tire out your opponent, you know, if you possess the ball and they keep chasing it, then they're gonna get tired. So I think.
Yeah, but management, Jamaica always played against 12 men, you know. Jamaica is always playing against 12 men, you know, sometimes 13. So our coach is normally playing for the opposition, and sometimes the ref is against us. I'm not being funny. Our coaches are against us, and then sometimes the ref aren't in our favor. Our coaches don't position us to win. None of them I've seen so far. Paul Hall, Donaldson, Fuzzy, none of them. I'm dead serious. Not trying to be facetious. Our coaches don't give us the best chance to win. Frankly, they're contrarian to what we're trying to do. So last game, when the coach trying to explain why he didn't play Spence, you sit here with your head spinning, thinking, I'm confused. What is it that I don't know that you know so well, and your explanation makes no sense? Tell me the player is tired from what the player tired from? Everybody just play a whole season in Europe or the US, wherever they play at. So where's the fatigue coming for that specific player who in the last game
it was a
like
very strange response, because I'm thinking if the player played a season for Chelsea, went on to win I think she won the FA Cup, which is at the back end of the season. That's in May. You come into a tournament in June. Are you saying that the player is fatigued from that? But if she's and then the player is unfit. It's a little bit like I'm a little bit.
Circuit us.
Like which one it is?
It's a circular conversation.
Yeah, is the player unfit?
Man, only player who look tired out there is Khadija Shaw. If he told me Khadija was tired and it's against the US and he wants to rest her for the Mexico game, so I know we're gonna lose, then you may buy it. Even then I want to play her because we need continuity in the team, right? So we haven't played together that much. We haven't even had practice games against good opposition, only amongst ourselves. So to me, you should play your regular team unless they're injured on yellow cards, because you want that camaraderie, continuity. You want that engagement amongst them. You want them to understand each other, because some of them are new to the team. Its explanation made absolutely no sense.
Yeah. So somebody's asking what he said. Bert, so he said that one, fatigue, and the player needed rest. So that don't make any sense, because you still brought on the player when you were losing the game. So if she needed rest, and she didn't play the full game in the first game either, right? Because she was substituted. She didn't play the full game. She didn't. So why did you bring her on if you're already out of the game that you're in, when you have an important game to play? And the statement about this last game is that, boy, you know that this was going to be the game, basically, because Haiti would have something to do with the whole thing. It's not. I don't know if he's trying to, sometimes coaches say a lot of things that don't make sense, but the things that make sense, they keep to themselves. Maybe some psychology is working. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe he doesn't want to tell us the truth because he doesn't want his opponent to know his plans. It don't make any sense, but I'm thinking that nothing else makes any sense.
Man, trying to figure out Jamaican coaches, better you than me. Based on decision making that they do, I can't figure them out. I'm not going to try to figure them out.
Okay, Rudolph.
What I will say is what I have observed, what I'm seeing, what I'm assessing, and my concern is that our coaches don't position us to win as they should, given their role and responsibility.
Yeah. I see here Rudolph is asking you. You say, ask your caller, which coach him rate in Jamaica?
I refuse to answer that question because I may incriminate myself. At least the ones I've seen. I don't know all the coaches in Jamaica. Let me say that. I don't know all the coaches. The ones I've seen on the international stage. But you just saw
the JPL.
By the way,
you just saw the JPL game and said you like the WLN coach.
I love the way WLN played. Didn't work out for them in the end, but I like the way they played. I thought they played really well.
Yeah,
especially in the first half. Second half, I think.
You did give some.
And by the way, Management.
Yeah.
But wait, Management, I did tell you the coach made a colossal mistake when he changed the midfield and put two forwards on. So he was doing so well, and then he destroyed his own team because he wanted to bring on a player with a name recognition and a good player, but didn't fit into what they were trying to achieve. He gave away the middle, which then gave away the game.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to sacrifice good players to accomplish your objective of good outcome. Lauren Donaldson, by the way, may be Jamaican, and by the way, he went to KC, so you can say I'm biased about Pearson and your nonsense. And he doesn't coach. He lives in the States for years. I watch him coach Boyd and the Colorado Rockies and Dingy and all those guys. Did well out in Colorado, have done well there, but I'm not impressed with what he's doing. I don't think he did anything that Vin Bain couldn't have done. So I'm not advocating for him or Vin Bain or anyone else, but I've not been impressed. I've not been impressed with his game management. I've not been impressed with his selection process.
Yeah.
Now, as a fan, I'm on the sideline, so I can say anything. So, yeah. I've not been impressed.
I see, Ian, you don't mean us any good, Ian. You're playing Samson, S-A-M-P-S-O-N. Sashana Campbell is not there, so how she going to play? She's not there. Are you starting Havana again? I don't know, man. Are you not starting Jody Brown? Ian, I don't know. Yeah.
So commenters, please watch highlights. Well, let me get to highlights. Sometimes you watch the game, and assess the players, assess how they play, assess where mistakes are made. Their net contributions is what I normally call it, right? And if you watch Havana play, her lack of speed is a significant detriment for the team, especially when she's covering out for her wing right or left back or wherever she's playing, or even trying to move forward or trying to cover off much quicker and much mobile players or opponents. I think she's decent on the ball, but she's not what you need.
But you know that I checked the stats, right? I'm one of those persons who go back and look at the things. You know that she gave, of all the players in the Mexico game, she lost the most balls on both teams.
I know, and the guy from Sportsmax, the same thing.
The
baller guy was the track and field guy from Sportsmax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her passing accuracy, her passing accuracy was the worst of all the players in the game. So she wasn't doing well in terms of ball retention or in the first game. And
I hear people saying that she's the one who take the ball off the defense and plays the ball forward.
Well, she did.
What they don't do is
she did that sometimes. She did do that sometimes because there were a couple of times where she took the ball out and created from it, but she also lost some.
Oh, man, that's the one position you can't keep losing the ball in the management.
Yeah,
you create a lot of pressure on your team. If you're playing the CDM role, you can't keep losing the ball. Yeah, that's the one position you shouldn't have more than 3 or 4 turnovers.
But you know that I don't think talent is her issue, though. I think her issue to me is I don't think she is fit. And I think this is where I have a problem with the coach because she has not played any football for 6 months, The only football she has played was the scrimmage that they played, and then she played the match.
Sometimes we go back to history because history has worked for us and don't realize things have changed. And you sometimes have to change with the times. And the coach hasn't realized that. Hopefully realize it for the next game, or it's going to be too late. Havana doesn't have the mobility to be in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
I know there's history there, but she doesn't have the mobility.
Cranky, the man is asking you. The same person asked a question about Jamaican coaches. He's asking the next question. You probably have to go in the comment section and hear him talk about this. He's asking if you have ever played or coached football.
Have I ever played
but Brain Drain answered. Brain Drain says you're the owner of Arsenal because you go by the name Cranky. But
doesn't mean I've played or coached. Just say I'm an informed party. How about that? I'm a very informed party. I think I understand football. I think I've been doing this for a long time. I think I understand football. And trust me, the misconception people have, I heard Marina say that once, actually. Almost as if you have to play at the highest level to know football. But Marina didn't play at the highest level. How does he know football? Klopp didn't play at the highest level.
Didn't Klopp play for Germany?
Coach at the highest level haven't played at the highest
level. Didn't Klopp play for Germany?
No, Klopp didn't play for no Germany.
You sure?
No, Klopp didn't play on the highest level.
Yes.
Man. I don't talk what I don't know.
You're sure that
Klopp
Klopp
has not played for
You're
Germany.
sure that Klopp didn't play for Germany?
Maybe clapped his hand to play for Germany. Clapped his hand. He didn't play for Germany.
All right.
Marino played for
No, I know Marino didn't. But I'm sure that Klopp.
None of them did. Arsene Wenger didn't play for no.
Yeah, man, I know that.
Man, half the top coaches in the world.
No, man, I know that, man.
Play at the highest level. I'm talking about the very good coaches, right? You know, Alex Ferguson played football. Klopp played football. But they didn't play like Premier League and be a star in those leagues. Guardiola did play for Barcelona.
Okay, somebody said he played in the Bundesliga.
So when somebody asked me that question, I laugh because what they're trying to tell you is that if you didn't play, first of all, you didn't play, quote unquote, then you don't know. And or if you didn't play at the highest level, you don't know. And that's nonsense.
Okay, he played in the Bundesliga, I heard, but he never played for Germany, yeah.
He never played for Germany. No, he never played for Germany.
Okay.
Management, I'm not guessing these things. I've been watching football for a long time now. And by the way, for the question, yes, I have played football. Too much, by the way. That's why I have 4 knee surgeries. Too much. And I'm brain drain. I need some help brain drain. I have to get another surgery. Maybe you can do the operation for me.
Yo, he played in He played in the 2nd division in Germany. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he never played for Germany. Right?
Yeah.
But he's not played at the high. So what the point I'm trying to make, man, is that in fact, the people who play at the highest level normally don't make the best coaches. There's a reason for that. There is the patience. There's the fact they didn't spend time to study the football. Look at a lot of sports, even the NBA. Some of the better coaches didn't play necessarily at the highest level. If they did, they weren't stars.
All right. I don't have to have played at the highest level to know that some of the stuff that the coach did in the last game were not the best. Not the best decision.
No, because management is not rocket science. Management, there are people who follow football all their lives. If you talk to most people, for example, who follow their team, they know every aspect of the game. They're not guessing.
I think you have to go to the comment section because before the game is saying, Cranky, do you leave any room that you may be wrong with opinions that you hold?
I don't know what wrongs mean. What's wrong? What do you mean wrong?
That's what I'm saying. That I don't know.
Don't be showing the hat. Man, my staff gave me a hat one day. You know what the hat says?
Yes.
Always being is an awesome responsibility.
Yeah.
You know what that means? I don't talk what I don't know.
Yeah.
If I don't know, I'm going to say I don't know. I don't talk what I don't know. Now, there's a difference between say opinions, and your opinion may vary from mine. So if we're talking about factual information or something based on opinion, it's a whole different story. So my view of what the coach is doing, someone could have a different opinion.
But some of the top coaches, Zidane did play at the highest level and was a good coach.
Yes, Zidane played at the highest.
Pep played at the highest level and was a good coach. Yeah. So there are few.
Well, a lot of people don't rate Zidane. That's a different story for a different day.
Yeah.
Right? Not everybody rates Zidane. No, but I'm saying a lot of coaches who are very good spend a lot of time learning their craft, right? They spend a lot of time studying it. Not only they play football, become instinctive. They haven't learned what informs their craft because it's instinctive for them because they play so much and it's repetition, it's muscle memory. While some study the game, that's why people who haven't played the game at a high level can actually coach it well because they spend time learning the craft. Some of the better players don't spend time learning what informs the tactical element of a game, what informs how the game is played, what informs the science of the game. They only focus on, you know what, I go out there, I can play, I can run the space, I can beat them, and I can head a ball. But they haven't learned all the nuances of the game.
Yeah.
So anyway,
the
players who are trying to challenge my knowledge, we can have a debate.
All right, you know what? Hey, listen, people, I want one of you to challenge Cranky. All right?
We can have a
debate. But it's going to be hard.
If I'm going to be challenged, there got to be some pain involved. Like, I got to feel pain, or the person got to feel pain.
What do you mean by
I don't like to put a challenge you, and then there's no. What's the benefit of that?
Oh, there's no consequences?
Yeah, there got to be consequences. So either you lose some money, you lose something, right? You got to lose something. You don't challenge me, I'll lose something.
So you think you're going to win?
Because I'm going to be the arrogant Jamaican now. I'm going to be the arrogant Jamaican.
Because I was just going to say, you are the one in the comment section talking about Jamaicans being arrogant. And here is how you sounding. You are here saying.
But it's about pure arrogance. What are you talking about? Arrogance because it's innate. No,
Okay.
it's innate arrogance. It's not even it's manufactured. It's innate. I mean, look at brain drain. You think brain drain is not arrogant? Don't just look at brain drain's comments. There's nobody more arrogant than brain drain. None. His comments tell you everything. People know something to read the comments now. Some of them are brilliant comments, by the way. Am I conceited?
Yeah, listen, you
mean,
need to go in the comment section, right? I'm going to take, because I saw a couple other persons calling, and Eddie Guna, where you gone? So go in the comment section, because there are so many people over there challenging you, right? Cranky don't debate. He dominates the conversation. You see, you need to go in there and take.
Come up your point.
All right. All right, Cranky. Yeah, man. All right, let's see who was calling and just make back a couple of calls. Eddie, where you gone? Mr. Porter, you see Ian Campbell refuting what you said, though. Welcome to the show, Southie.
Oh, yeah, go on, man. You know, so me a drive analyst, but I'm driving. But me a listen, but me never realized Cranky was actually at the phone. You know?
Oh,
that's
yeah.
When I see the call, now I got through, I figure see the phone in there. But me just want to correct something still. That ball clap. He never play in a Bundesliga.
Oh, he played in the second division. I saw it when it, yeah.
He played in the second division. He was a coach. He was a player at Mainz, one club near Mainz. And then he became the player coach. And the first time they made it to the Bundesliga, he was the coach. The first time in their history.
So where are you on the argument, though? Because I saw you have here Arrigo, Sacchi.
Arrigo Sacchi, man. Arrigo Sacchi from the great Italian AC Milan team with Ruud Gullit and Frank Rijkaard and Billy Costa-Kurt and Marco van Basten. He was a shoe salesman, you know. Never play football, no.
Okay.
That coach, you know. He is the man that Klopp say, he's Klopp idol. Klopp get the pressing thing from him. Klopp say him study. He was a shoe salesman, you know, but.
All right.
And what to the brother with their coach Chelsea what be here from Italy, where him get fire and Frank Lampard get the job. What him name again? Italian guy.
Before he was here after Conte, what's his name again? Sorry. Mauricio Sarri.
He was a banker, you know. So
I think there are some.
You need to stop asking this question.
Yeah, because it works both ways. I don't think. I mean,
stop asking this question. Because a whole lot of people learn football without playing football. As a matter of fact, I talk to enough man who play football. I mean, I think them know enough about football. I understand. So that question is not relevant. I have a whole lot of coaches at the highest level who never played football, and them are coach big teams, big teams.
Yeah,
you know,
but that's what I was saying. You know, you don't have to be a coach sometimes. If you just look at, if you know sport, like I don't have to be an NBA coach sometimes to know that a NBA coach gets something wrong. So you can watch football.
You see, even though like football, they have so many YouTube channels that break down games and stuff. I'm not for being a coach more than you watch all the people and break it down, and then you go look on the game yourself, you know.
Yeah.
And then after you look on the game yourself and you see how them break it down, point out a whole heap of things, and you start looking at the games them, you then become able to recognize the same thing them where them are show you on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, you probably have a little bit more experience with London. What do you think of his coaching decisions? I mean, in the games that you have seen so far.
I don't know much about him. I don't know much about him. I know he's one of the top female coaches in the US.
Yeah.
And he recognized over Western USA, get all heap accolades and honors and stuff. But I don't know much about the team. You know, I tell you the truth. You know, like I couldn't tell you who should play and who not play.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like for instance, like them say the girl named Blackwood, she have two yellow cards, so she won't play tomorrow.
Yeah. She.
I could tell you who should be the person who would play.
Okay, because you don't know the players like that. But when you look at the game, though, I know you said that. I know you said that. I believe that United States would have beat us regardless of who we played. I just felt like we never did anything to try to prevent anything that they were doing. Like, because you have teams like that, you know, it's just like when City is going to, or Liverpool going to play certain teams. Like, as of recent.
Them just sit back and take them beaten.
You have teams that do that. You have other teams that says, listen, we are not going to let Mane dominate us today. But say thing their score, Diego Jota. Like I didn't see the coach. Like there were times in Arsenal we just going high press Liverpool, bam, 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 4. The last couple of times they tried some different things up until I think second. You understand me? What I'm saying though is that I didn't see the coach.
What do you think? So when you watch a game, what do you think was Jamaica's plan in that game?
I don't think we had any plan. That is the problem I had. I just felt like...
So wasn't pressing to win the ball. Whenever they have drop off and try counter attack, we never do not that.
That's how I felt. I felt like they just said, listen, we don't have no chance in this game, so go and play some football. That's how I feel.
Take a beat.
Yeah.
Take a beat and hold along the goal different.
So I think, like, try to do something. Okay, listen, let us sit back and let them break us down, because it's not like the USA were struggling to score. They weren't struggling to score. If they wanted to score more, I felt like they could have scored more. That was how easy it was, and it's not like we were creating any opportunities. So,
like Tennessee, so them play harder than Mexico because 80 because them rate up. That was funny. But anyway, you know, tomorrow's game still the bad thing about it. 80 start off in a good position because right now the game tie up, you know, and them need to go through, you know.
Yeah.
And a goal no more scoring in the game, you know. After the Spurs. But this year, I don't know much about the thing. I just recently started read up on the 80 girl and I see what them say. About 12 of them playing a French league.
Yep.
And them have some girls from France itself in them team. And you see what France do to Italy today in Europe?
Yeah, 5-1. It's 5-1.
Yeah, man, them trash them up, man. So we really look on them. See for myself, say that decent little team, this 80 team, you know. So not put on, you know. But hope for the best still. But expect the worst.
All right. Drive safe for the road here, sir. You will safe. Yeah, man, and Eddie gonna ask if it's salty. Yes, it is salty, Eddie. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, the one and only. You know, so I don't like the name again.
Oh.
People actually think of some name, you know. It just, you know, when I call the man radio station and give me name and he tell me say somebody have the name already. And he say give me a different name. And me used to work at one place in Jamaica. My co-worker them used to call me so. So the first thing come to mind and I just give him a name there.
Yeah.
But no, I'm there in New York. And sometimes I meet some people and they might say, you name me, say me name so Tina Bridge, you know, I'm
name. Maybe I can go with college man, cause a lot of that's what the case man them go by college man. Yeah.
No man, you know, change it in your
Yeah, but that's right.
That's what I'm talking.
Yeah, man.
Bird, man.
All right, Bird. Yeah,
Bird.
man. All right, best up on the road. Yeah, man. Best up. All right, so, yeah. All right, Eddie. Where's Eddie, man? Eddie was trying to get on, and that wasn't working out. But listen, people, I don't want to get me wrong. I think we can get a positive result, but I am not as confident given what I have seen. So the worst case scenario is that the game is tied and we still go to the Intercontinental playoffs. But if I were a betting man, I would not bet on Jamaica winning this game. But I have an expectation that finally we're going to get it good in all phases of the game. Defensively, in the midfield, and offensively. If anybody watched the Champions League final and saw the Carvalhal versus Luis Diaz matchup, well, that's the same way Jamaica should play against Haiti. Good thing is that Sasha is not in the squad. Sashana, you're talking Sashana Campbell. That's true, but I will judge him based on the result of the Haiti game. The U.S. defeated Jamaica before the game started as the Reggae Girls surrendered months before game day, which I have a problem with still. If anybody watch, I read that one already. I think Cranky is. I would admit I was confused as to why Havana played and Spence bench. Hopefully he will play his best players tomorrow and not necessarily his so-called B team or best team. Yeah. So yep. Chantel Swaby should play left back because if Sashana Campbell plays there, Haiti will leave. Sashana Campbell, like Sashana Campbell not there. And you may be saying, where do I get that from? None of the squads that we have seen so far, Sashana Campbell's name is in there. Her name is not in any of the squad. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And then you have Jade Bailey. Well, Bailey is name in this squad. And Murray's in it. So even though they have Jade Bailey in the squads that are listed, they have Jade Bailey in there, and they have Satara Murray in there, but they don't have Sashana Campbell. She's not there. Let me get this one from Kemar Sutton. I think we gave the USA team way too much respect. Not saying Haiti isn't a good team, however, we will not show them the same respect. All right. We will see. We'll see. So, great perspective. Ian, because you are saying something that contradicts what Mr. Porter told us earlier. Originally, we didn't have Jade Bailey or Satara Murray in our squad. Mr. Porter said that Jade got her passport and Satara Murray was waiting on clearance. So, are you saying that none of these two players have been cleared? Listen, all right, people, I have not changed my mind. I still believe we can get 3 points from Haiti, especially if we use a starting 11. But given what I've seen from the team, my expectations are lower. I still believe I have not changed my mind. I have not changed my mind, Michael Nemhard. Whatever the coach message is, it doesn't motivate the players. You know that Jay Taylor was saying earlier that I didn't even get to ask him what he means by that. He was saying earlier that one of the things he appreciates with the coach is that he understands the players. I never got to ask him what he saw that made him walk away with that impression. Yeah. Eddie Guna. Okay. There you go. That's what I was saying. All right. So, people, Jade Bailey has not received her clearance as yet. All right. But Satara Murray is going to be playing. So you know how it goes. This is it. That is what's going to happen, people. Real all baller, behave yourself now, man. Ay, boy. All right. So if I had like 80% expectation, this one change has moved it down to 70%. Owen, change it to what formation? All right, so we're gonna play the same. We can play the same. So what we can do is do this. Play with two CDM. Play with two CDM. All right, two CDM, a top midfielder, and a box-to-box midfielder. So play. I'll do this. So 4-2-1-1-2. That's how I'd play it. Owen, you and I working. Hala Madrid. Who should I put in there? Oh, Drew. All right, so let's go with that. If Havana not going to play down here, she's not supposed to play. Because the only thing that they would do is take her out completely, put Kayla McCoy here, because Kayla McCoy did play there, and start through the Carter, or they go back to this Atlanta Primus, or they go to Samson or Van Zanten in the middle of the park. We can't play, Ian, trust me, we can't play three in mid. We cannot play three in midfield against Haiti. One, and we should not play three center back, because 5-3-2 is really three center back. We shouldn't. I don't think we should go that road. So Ian, I don't think they're gonna play 5-3-2. Trust me. So I think. So who you're taking out and who you're bringing in? Hala Madrid. Because you don't have Havana in your side. Who you starting? What? Because you could go 4-3-3 now. All right. So what about this? Look at this, people. Look at this. All right. So let's go this way. Bam. Go 1, 2. All right. 3. Jody Brown on the left. And finally, you play Page, Bailey, Gale in her right position. How does that look? Is that better? Is that better? All right. Hala Madrid says a much better team. All right. Owen said the best we can do tomorrow. Cranky, what you think about that one? Mr. Porter. Ian, what you think about that starting 11? Pesa, what you think about that? Seeing that what's her name is not going to be available. We have like 4 minutes to close out the show. So yeah. So let's get your final comments. We have 4 minutes to close out the show. So let's hear what you have to say with this starting 11. I don't understand why would we. So you bring a player with, and yet I understand why we make such a decision. Put Spencer Havana. I took out Havana Peso. Truly can come on for Page or Jody if eyes are not working out. Okay. All right. All right. I think that is it. All right, people. Listen, here's what you have to do. Lloyd, show them it now, man. Big up, Lloyd, you know. Big up. People, you have to help us out, all right? We're closing out right now. And so we want to say thank you to everyone for coming on, being a part of the stream. We really appreciate your company. A couple of things I want to tell you about. Yesterday, Cranky and I, we had the banter show. We had fans on. You need to go and watch it if you have not yet. Also, we are at 84 likes right now. Can we get 16 more likes and bring it to 100 before we close this video? All right. We need to get it to 100 likes before you leave. Thanks to all the persons who gave super chats and super stickers. Really appreciate. Float management. I heard that Satara will be ready for tomorrow. Yeah. Right. So please, tomorrow we're going to do a watch along to the game. It will be very late. So we're going to start it around 8:30. We have our 11 o'clock show. Like I said, we're going to do some of the championships thing, World Championship coming up. But we have a big show next week where we have a person from the Manning Cup side of football in the 90s who's going to name a Manning Cup 11. We have a person from the DaCosta Cup team that is going to name a DaCosta Cup team from the 90s. And you'd have had to have played at least 2 years in the 90s to be a part of that team, to see if we can find out some of the best players. We're going to do that this week. We have several guests. We're going to be speaking with Mr. Christopher Williams this week as well about the JPL. So we have some stuff. We're going to try to get as many guests back on this week to kind of find out and hear what is going on with the football. Listen, again, thank you so much for always supporting I Am Sure Sports and all other like-minded vloggers out there. I'm ending now because Coach's Desk, my brethren, he has a show that I think starts at 7:15, so you can go and support him. Ryan LFC as well. Good youth. You may not like how he sounds. We sound different, but good youth. Unseen Sport, right? You have some guys called Sports Frenzy doing a good work, all right? Um, the Formula, next good guy out there doing some work. You have Military Guna, man, always out there. Lot of guys out there. Unseen Sports TV. You have Dre Anyweather Sports. Giving you all the names, you can check them out and see what you like. It doesn't hurt. Like bam, just subscribing to a person platform. We're Jamaicans. Let's support each other, spread our brands, and help all of us grow. There's also IMAX it. Go and support them. Sports down the middle. These brothers are always over here supporting the work. And so if all of us grow together, it means that the content and the quality of the content will improve. We don't have to fight each other. We can work together to spread the love, the brand, and the information to the listening public. I am Management. This has been I Am Sure Sports. Again, enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Seek a way to add value to someone's life. At this point, we say we are over and we are OUT. Oh.
You know what about dog? SK New heard this. The body out there. Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Ocherase, Galtigo Bay. Everywhere. I Am Sure Sports. Check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like? Ha. Yeah, someone on for the food from young, from where they knee height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.